Hello beauty, and welcome or welcome back to my corner of the internet. If you are new here, then my name is Mariah, also known as LiveLifesBeauty, and I'm so glad that you have joined me. Today we are in my crafting corner because we are going to be talking about my make nines. So if you've watched my recent video, you will know that since owning a sewing machine for an entire year, all I have made is this project. So we are going to change that this year by actually de-stashing everything I've brought and actually putting it to use. We definitely need to actually learn these hobbies. And sewing is just a fantastic skill and I really want to learn it, so I'm trying. So we're going to be talking about my make 9. However, this may be a bit different because my plan is to accomplish one sewing project every month. Now obviously as time goes on, I'm hoping to make more than just one thing a month, but one thing a month sounds like a great start to me, considering we were at 0 for a whole year. So I do have a lot of sewing patterns. I did go through that in my last video. I showed you everything that I accumulated from this hobby. So if I do have the pattern for something along with the material that I've already purchased, I will show you. I currently do not own a mannequin or anything like that, which I am so tempted to buy one, but I'm kind of really holding out on buying one because again I just feel like it's unnecessary. I don't have a lot of space to have something like that. This is just literally a tiny corner in my living room that I'm calling my craft corner, because before I had this as a permanent space, I used to like set everything up, pack everything away, and that's kind of what led me to not even do the hobby, because just the picking up and packing away was a lot. So I've dedicated an actual space to be able to just come to whenever I want to get something done. I am kind of boxed up, which wasn't even a thing at the time, but now it's actually really useful because my kids cannot come to a certain point, which is very useful for me. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing I want to make this year is this top. I think this top is absolutely beautiful. I love these kind of romantic sleeve tops. I'm not really sure how this fastens, if it is just decorative buttons or if they are actual buttons, because I do not think I'm going to be buttoning that up. If it is, I'm going to try and make it as just an actual top, but we don't know how far my sewing skills will advance. Also, if I could make this long sleeve, I would love that. So I currently don't have a material that I kind of want to make this out of, so I don't know, but this is definitely one thing that I want to make this year. The second thing I want to make this year is this pattern. I do have a material that I'm hoping to make this pattern out of. I will show it you if I can get it out. I'm hoping to make it out of this. This is more of a dress up pattern, I would say, but I'm kind of going to make it relaxed by just using this material. I bought this a really long time ago. Again, probably about a year to 6 months ago, which is really embarrassing. Like, I want to make it, oh yeah, because they're different views. Sorry guys. I'm hoping to make view B, so the actual jumpsuit, out of that material. The third thing I want to make using my patterns is this top. I think this one will be one that I make pretty soon, and I'm hoping to make that out of either this material or where are you or this material. I'm not too sure yet, but I want to use these two to make myself a matching loungewear set. I love loungewear tops like this. If I could replicate something like this out of those two materials, that will be added onto the list. But for now, that just seems like a very simple a very simple top that I would be able to accomplish. Again, to make the loungewear, I would love to be able to make these flared trousers. I just love flared trousers. I think they're just so easy and relaxed. So that is definitely one on the list that I want to make. Another thing this year that I want to make is this dress. I love the neckline of this dress. Again, I don't have any material for anything like this right now, so this will probably be later on down the line, but I would love to make this dress. Another thing, once my skills advance, would be a princess dress like this for my daughter. She is into any kind of things like this and she loves these dresses. Some of them though are not in her size anymore as she is getting older. The youngest one is 6 and the oldest one is 8, so I'm not sure if this will still fit her. I did buy this from a charity shop for 99p. This pattern is already cut and it's cut to an age 4, so I'm not sure if it's unusable or if I'm going to kind of patch it together and see. Again, I think this will be later on in the year when my skills have advanced, because just look at that, like never say never, but I don't think that's a right now. And again, I think this is beautiful. I don't really have anywhere to go this year. I mean, times change very rapidly, things come up. Oh no, I might have a christening. Oh my gosh, if they christen the baby, I have I have quite a few relatives expecting babies this year, and they do christen their children. So if they do, I would love to be able to make this and wear it. How amazing would it be to wear something that you've made? I just think that would be amazing. So those are the patterns I actually have and that I plan to make something out of. I do also have this for my son, which again, if I could use that and make him that before he literally outgrows everything, that would be great. But this looks very complicated for my skill set right now. But I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try because I have it. I need to use it and learn. And it says easy to sew, so hopefully it's easy to sew. I have this material that I want to make my daughters some pajamas out of. I think I am going to buy a pajama pattern. That's one thing that I kind of was putting off, was buying patterns, because you can find a lot of amazing YouTubers that just show you how to make things without having a pattern. However, am I really going to measure everything right, cut everything right? And I don't have a lot of the material that I have, so I kind of want to get it right the first time. I know that's like asking for a miracle and you're bound to make mistakes, but the less I can, then the happier I'll be. So I really love this print. I just think it's going to make gorgeous pajamas for my children. Then the next thing I'm hoping to make is a bodycon dress out of this material. I don't have any patterns for a bodycon dress. I have this pattern for a dress, but it's not really bodycon, and I don't feel like I want to make this kind of dress. I brought this because it was 99p and I couldn't resist. However, it's not my favorite pattern. I might pattern hack it because I do like the bottom. I just don't like the neckline. I don't really like high necklines. I do have dresses that are high necklines, but I've kept them because I had the sewing machine with the plans of lowering the neckline or squaring the neckline off. So we'll see. Once I learn to pattern hack, I can use this because I do like the bottom and I do like how it's relaxed, and I would love to kind of have these, I say around the house clothes, but honestly running errands elevated, because honestly guys, I am a person who just picks comfort over style every single time, and sometimes that comfort is too comfortable to go outside, as in you should not be that comfortable wearing that in public. So I'm trying to elevate my style this year, so hopefully you know, I can start looking like the soft life glam that I am and not the struggle bus, because that's what I look like, guys. So yeah, a bodycon dress out of this. I want to make a tote bag. Again, this was kind of one thing I didn't pick up a pattern for, because they did have a pattern in the charity shop a really long time ago, and I thought, oh, a tote bag, like you just sew 2 pieces of fabric together and voila, you have a bag. Do you need a pattern for that? But I really wanted to make it nice and wearable, so I should have just got the pattern, because honestly, again, like the measurements and the sides and the facings and the inserts and the pockets, like they're not as easy as you think that they are going to be. So that is definitely on my list, is to make a tote bag. If I could make a bigger tote bag, then I would love to do that. However, if I can just start off with a little tote bag, that will be great. Another thing I really want to make is an apron. I have been doing a lot of cleaning and cooking, and I really want to make myself an apron with this. I really want to make the old, it's not old, but you know, like really mumsy frilly apron. So it has like the frills down the side, then it goes into like a bib, and then a big like circle, not a circle, a big like flap part with a pocket and like frills all around that, and like crosses at the back. Like I really want an extravagant apron, guys, but again, like baby steps. But I think that will be something that I make sooner rather than later, because I've been thinking about that a lot and I have the fabric to make it already. If I can freehand it, I may freehand it, because I think I have enough fabric here that if I do make a mistake, I'll be okay. However, if the charity shop has any cheap patterns, or I find any cheap patterns, I would say under £3, I would consider cheap, then I will pick it up. If not, then I will put my measuring skills to the test. Last but not least, guys, I want to make some dolls. I want to make dolls, and I want to make a teddy bear. This was originally what got me into sewing. This creator, she just makes the absolutely most beautiful dolls. I don't know if they're called dolls or teddies that you've seen, that I have seen, and she really got me on like the sewing bug. Like I originally got this sewing machine to make dolls, and then I kind of squirreled and found all of these sewing patterns. I do have quite a few family members expecting babies this year, but it's very soon. We're in January and the last baby due is in April, so I really want to get my skills good before I gift dolls or teddies, because the last thing you want is for a baby to be playing with it and then something rips off, or you know, the stitches come undone. That is such a danger, and obviously I do not want that to happen. I want these to be keepsakes that they can have and cherish for a very, very, very long time, maybe even pass it down to their kids if they are not older and just thought they could throw it away. I'm pretty sure my family, when they find out it's handmade from me, it will be something that they will not be able to throw away. It will be one of those toys that mum will take up to the loft and give it you when you're 21. So yeah, again, I do have some materials for the dolls already. I did pick a lot of skin tone fabrics for myself. I have a diverse family, guys, so not everyone is the same skin tone as me. We have a variety of shades in our family. However, I did pick up this, which I thought would be nice for a darker shade. I thought this, which would be nice, you can't really see it too great on camera, but it has gold running through it. And I thought, like, if I make like little doggies or bears out of this, and then we have another one. Where's the other one? Oh, here. And then I have this nice linen for just, again, if I want to make an animal, or if I want to make, you know, a lighter skin shade. I don't know how that would be good on a skin shade, but you know, it's there. It's what I started off with. So hopefully, you know, that will be a project that will be sooner rather than later. So I do believe that is 12 makes, guys. I've probably gone over 12 at this point, but as I'm recording this video, it is the 27th of January, so I don't think that we're going to fall into one in January. I think we're going to be making 2 in February. But that's fine, because I think my first thing is going to be them dolls. I just need to get it out the way. Once I start something, the initial fear is gone and I am able to, you know, have a bit more confidence. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that I can actually accomplish these things and even more. You know, the goal is 12, but if I can make more, then I will. So yeah guys, that is everything I plan to make this year with my lovely sewing machine and my new hobby. So thank you so much for joining me in my craft corner, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me here, hopefully. But let me know if you've started a new hobby this year and what it is. Comment it down below. Don't forget to live life's beauty, because life is out there, it's just waiting to be lived by you. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye.